Hello you beautiful creatures, how the devil are you? I hope you're okay. If you're new to this channel, my name is Lou, or Lucifer as my friends like to call me. By my friends I mean my Instagram account. That is really starting to get old and we've only just started. But I will not stop until it is on a t-shirt. Happy holidays everybody, happy Yule, happy Christmas, whatever you celebrate. It is a couple of days after Christmas now, but I just thought I'd check in with you guys with a few gifts that I got over Christmas. Just because this year it has been such a dark gothic theme for me. I have wanted a Gothmas for so long, and it feels like everyone has just kind of clicked into place with their vibes for what to get me, and it's honestly made me so happy. So I just thought I'd show you a few things I got. I also went to the shops yesterday, which was the worst mistake of my life. So originally this was meant to be a Damage Society sales haul video. We went to Damage Society, practically nothing was on sale. The only thing they've really got on sale at the moment, they've got this really nice offer and it's 2 t-shirts for £30. But apart from that, there was nothing, absolutely nothing. I checked online, they've got a sale there. I've checked on a few other websites as well, they've also got sales on. So if you bear with me, I'm going to wait until January and then I might pick a shop to get a January haul with. If you want me to do a certain shop, please let me know. I'm thinking of either doing Damage Society, Killstar, Attitude Clothing or EMP. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm not going to stop doing my small businesses. I just want to do a variation of different things for you guys. Just because as well, some of the plans we had for next year, we don't know if they're going to happen because there might be another lockdown. So we don't know if we're going to be able to get out much, which is why I'm probably going to have to do more haul kind of videos, this, that and the other, if you get where I'm coming from. Also, I got quite a few books. That was so aggressive, I'm so sorry. I got quite a few books over Christmas. I also got a few from when we went shopping yesterday, so I am going to show them to you. But without further ado, let's get started with the Christmas presents. So the first ones I really want to show you is this Haunted Mansion, Foolish Mortals with a little bow and my classic monsters. Oh, I just got a text from Domino's. I don't want Domino's today. It's got classic monsters. So you've got your Christopher Lee Dracula. You've got your classic Wolfman. Now, I'm looking at a couple of the pictures and I know for a fact that a few of them aren't from classic horror films. So a couple of the zombie pictures aren't really from classic horror films, but that's okay. We've got Frankenstein on there as well. There's such a buzz with Frankenstein at the moment and I really don't understand why. So I've been watching a lot of Universal Studio videos and video tours. They did like a scare attraction about him and he just seems to be so up there at the moment, whereas I always thought it was Dracula who was kind of the leading model of the Hammer Horror Universal monster universe. The small monsters, not the big monsters. I don't want to get into that kind of debate with you guys. I really love it. It's from a shop called Hobbit Hole Crafts, I think. They are on Etsy. I am going to pop a link in the description below. I've been looking everywhere and I don't think they have an Instagram account, so I'm not too sure, guys. I think the only way you're going to be able to find them is from Etsy. I don't know how much they are. I can't remember how much they are, but my parents got these for me and I was just... I put this on my Christmas list, but I didn't realise that they were going to get me this little gem as well. I love Haunted Mansion so much. Anyone who knows me knows that when we go on our honeymoon eventually, it's the first ride we're going to go on, even though Gareth really wants to go on what's that Star Wars ride? Is it Rise of the Resistance? He really wants to go on Rise of the Resistance first, so you know, you can kind of tell who wears the trousers in the relationship for that one. And then my parents also got me, now this one is a doozy, they got me a Plague Doctor t-shirt with "Wash Your Hands" on, and I wore this yesterday. Sorry, you got boob alert as well. We like boobs on this channel, so it's fine. I wore this yesterday to the shops, and I got so many people looking at me like we don't already know. But some people need to be reminded. Honestly, when I went in the toilet, it was bedlam. It was absolute bedlam. You still had people who couldn't quite grasp the concept that we're in the middle of a pandemic, and there were these teenage girls just taking selfies in the picture rather than washing their hands, drying them and going. So I had to wait 5 minutes for these girls to finish so I could wash my hands and leave. You know what I mean? Also, psychological fact for you, because I did psychology as a GCSE and I feel like I've wasted it, so I'm going to bombard you with psychology facts. I might do a psychology fact of the video, who knows. If you go to a public toilet, go to the one closest to the door, the entrance to the toilet, it will be the cleanest. You know why? Because people value their privacy. So the toilet furthest away, that will be the dirtiest toilet. So always go for the toilet closest to the door if you're very particular about your public toilets. I went in multiple times yesterday because my bladder has the capacity of a walnut, and I used the exact same toilet and it had hardly been touched, and I felt like a queen on a throne. A very disgusting throne, but that's besides the point. So let's move on. So I believe that's, oh yes, well, my parents know that I like alpacas. My parents also like to joke around with me, so they decided to get me this guy. What's her name? Bonnie the booty shaking llama. First of all, it's not an alpaca, and second of all, the fact that this toy can dance better than me really upsets me, so I'm not sure how I feel about this. I really appreciate it, but oh no. She looks like Reagan from The Exorcist when it says on the package, "My head twirls, I spin 360 degrees." Now, I don't know what I was thinking would happen after I heard that, but that wasn't it. So I'm going to change her name from Betty. Was it Betty? Bonnie. From Bonnie to Reagan because of that reason. I don't know where they got this from, but if your kids really like alpacas and llamas, maybe you should get them something like this, because I guarantee you it will give me hours of entertainment, particularly when I've had a few to drink. We're going to move on now. We're going to move on to the books I got. My friends, my best friends, and my partner Gareth, they know me so well, and I've been going on and on and on and on and on about wanting the Edgar Allan Poe complete collection. So they must have twigged on, like, mentally, because now I have to. And don't get me wrong, each one is absolutely gorgeous. I can't get over how beautiful the covers are. I can't get over how, put your teeth in, Lou. I can't get over how beautiful the pages are, the quality of the books as well. Oh my god, that looks like something like you'd see in H.P. Lovecraft. You know how his colours are very zany, but these are all the poems, all his sonnets, his tales as well. And we have got, yeah, so it's basically the complete works. Everything's in here. What I might do is, I might, once I've read it all, do a video of the top 10 best poems and short tales to get into Edgar Allan Poe with. Just because if you're new to him, sometimes a few of his works can be quite heavy to get into. I'm really excited about this just because when I was a kid, my mum didn't really know what was appropriate for children and what wasn't. See, look at this. like both of them are wonderful, are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so it's practically the same thing, it's just done in different styles, and I'm not a massive collector of things, but I could easily collect any edition of the complete works. I digress. When I was a kid, my mum didn't really know what was age appropriate for children to watch, and we used to watch the horror channel when it was good. I say when it was good just because, I'm not being funny or anything, but Xena the Warrior Princess I wouldn't classify as horror. This was back when you had Hammer horror short stories, you had John Carpenter, he did a small TV show and that was always on in the evening. You had Tales from the Crypt as well. He had obviously all these black and white horror movies, so I used to watch all these old black and white zombie movies when they weren't really like George A. Romero kind of level zombies. And we used to watch this TV series, and if you remember what it was, please let me know because I miss it so much. But it was basically a short series on Edgar Allan Poe's works. So you had the Telltale Heart, you had all of them, you had The Pit and the Pendulum as well, although I think that was more of a movie that did have Vincent Price in, and that was on there again. Mask of the Red Death, that was another film that was on. But yeah, the Black Cat as well, I remember seeing the Black Cat. And the one, I can't remember what it was, I think it might be the same thing, but this guy bricked this girl into a wall. I'm pretty sure that's the Black Cat as well, and he got found out, and it was, oh my god, it was amazing. It was such a good time to watch the horror channel. It really was. There was all sorts on there. There were like anthology things as well. So if you don't really know what an anthology is, it's a bunch of short stories in one big movie, so like one big collection of short stories that are intertwined with each other. I would really recommend watching Creepshow or something like that to kind of get into it. The first two though, not the third one. That one's horrendous. Don't do that. Don't waste your time. Those are both my Edgar Allan Poe collections. Now, before I move on to my next one, I am just going to show you the Edgar Allan Poe picture I've got, which I'm going to post up a picture now, just because it's up in the living room at the moment. It took 5 minutes to get it up, and I really don't want to mess around with it. So I got that as well. It's actually from a company in Burton-on-Trent. Now that's only about 20 minutes from where I used to live in Swadlincote. Trust me, if you've been to Swadlincote, I always say it's like the Spartans. You know when you've got newborns and small children and the Spartans used to just throw them out into the wild and only the strongest would come back? That's Swadlincote mentality, boys and girls. It's a place, it's where I grew up. I had a lot of bad memories there, but I also had a lot of good memories as well. So if you find yourselves going through Swadlincote and you are dressed like this, please just be mindful. But I did get that Edgar Allan Poe picture as well. I did put that on my Christmas list and I absolutely adore it. My mum and dad even put a frame in it as well, so put a frame in it. No. Put it in a frame. And the frame's great, it's the size I want. I am going to be getting some more frames for my smaller prints as well, so hopefully I can start building up on that. We are hoping that this is the year we are going to save up for a house as well, so fingers crossed, you know, and I can finally have the gothic house that I've always dreamed of, but we'll see. Dreams need hard work, so I've got to put a lot of hard work, a lot more videos, and start selling a lot more things on my shop for that to happen, but fingers crossed. Now we are going to move on to another book I got, and I absolutely adore this. So this is The World of the Dark Crystal. I adore Dark Crystal, and since I became a puppeteer, which I can do as well, oh my god, I'm the jack of all trades. My friend's called Jack. Hi Jack, if you're watching this. And since I became a puppeteer, realizing how much work goes into this kind of stuff is phenomenal. And this book, given to me by my good friends, one of them is our dungeon master and he's incredible at what he does. Mark, if you're watching this, you're incredible at what you do. Stop doubting yourself or else I'm going to kick your butt. Okay? Okay. So you've got everything in here. You've got all the lore, you've got everything about the Skeksis, you've got what different types of symbols mean different things, and some of the pages are just gorgeous. The designs, oh, I can't get over it. I really can't get over it. And being a puppeteer, so at my work I am a puppeteer for one of the attractions that is based on one of the shows that kind of stems off from Sesame Street, which stems off from the Muppets. Dark Crystal also stems off from the Muppets. So do you get what I mean? I feel like a personal connection to this kind of stuff. Seeing the making of it as well. Oh my god. Is that the Chamberlain? No, that's the scientist. So you got the scientist as well. If the TV series is still on Netflix or you watched the film, I implore you to watch it because it is a work of art. If you like The Labyrinth as well, please watch it. When I first watched it, I was very unsure. I was very skeptical. But after watching the Netflix series, which I really hope comes back, it has been cancelled just because I don't think it was popular enough, which is a massive shame because the world they built and going more into the story of why the Gelflings became extinct and how corrupt the Skeksis were. It's very political. It was very political and it was very apt for the time it came out as well. So I absolutely recommend The Dark Crystal. I can't wait to get started with this book. Thank you so much, Mark and Gemma. I really appreciate it. They are really good friends of mine. They are a part of our Dungeons and Dragons group, and Mark's storytelling is just, it's another level. So if you do feel like getting into that kind of thing, please do, because it's a ride. So now we're going to move on to a few clothing items I got. I'm not really going to digress on my Pandora charms I got, just because I feel like I could do that in another video, and because it's not really lying in with the themes of this video. But I did get quite a few Pandora charms as well. I got the child. If you haven't seen the finale of The Mandalorian, I can't even. I really can't. Please, I'm not going to say anymore. Just watch it. I got a child charm, I got a Minnie Mouse charm, and I had to change one of the charms, but I got the Princess Leia charm as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. So if my grandparents are watching this, thank you very much for that. They also got me this gorgeous Beauty and the Beast light. Oh, it's touch activated as well. That's exciting. Beauty and the Beast is one of my favourite Disney films. I can't get over how much I love Beauty and the Beast. It's my tattoo. Once I get more tattoos, I will do a video around my tattoos. I've only got 4 at the moment, and one of them really needs covering up, so I'm not gonna show you that. We're going to move on to clothing. One of the things I got is in the wash at the moment, just because I wore it literally every single day after Christmas because it was so comfy. I will pop up a picture now. It's my Iron Maiden t-shirt that my sister got me, and guys, it's as comfy as it looks, honest to God. EMP, you really can't go wrong with EMP, and the fact that she just got it on a whim was, she knows me really well. My partner also got this ghost jumper from EMP. Now, it's not actually a jumper, it's more of a shawl, a scarf, but for saying I've got Reynards again, for saying I've got Reynards, this has kept me really, really warm throughout this video. I feel really comfy in it. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall off at any point. So yes, I got this as well, and I absolutely adore it. The stitching is gorgeous. and the fact that it's Ghost as well. I know a lot of people don't like Ghost, but we literally got to the front for it, and I had a bit of an interaction with Cardinal, and it was one of the best gigs we've ever been to, aside from Alice Cooper. He's my god. So, you know, yes, this is absolutely beautiful. I think it is on sale at the moment if you are interested. I'm not sure how long it's going to be on the sale for, because I was so close to buying this. I'm really glad I didn't. Moving on, Gareth was very kind. Oh, these books are so heavy. He got me this Download Dog skater dress. Now, we were saying when we opened this, the quality and the fabric, it honestly feels like it could survive a Slipknot mosh pit. So, when we go, I might try. I know that Slipknot aren't there next year, but we have very fortunately got VIP camping. I really can't wait. I am going to wear this at some point, so if I do end up in a mosh pit and it survives, I will let you know, but I am taking this with me. It's the Halloween edition as well, so obviously the print is very Halloween based. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it feels like really good quality, so I can understand why it's the price it is. So if you are considering buying something from the download site and you're not too sure about whether it's worth it, I would say yes. I would definitely say yes. One of the final things, if not the final thing, yes, the final thing I'm going to show you, my Alice Cooper shoes. I love them so much. When I opened the box, I had no idea what they were. I really didn't. And oh, it's got that new shoe smell. When I opened this box, I realised, look at that. Show you his little face. Is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. I really want a tattoo, and I want them to look like saints. I want Alice Cooper on one side and Papa Emeritus IV on the other side. And if I can get their autographs, I don't say if, I say when, because we don't believe in ifs in this house. We believe in when. I want to have Alice's under his and Papa's under his. I was meant to be meeting Alice this year, and then COVID-19 happened and now I can't meet him. So as soon as he is announced to come back here, it was for London Comic Con, and if he goes back, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be there. He saved me so much with his music. I can't thank him enough. I really can't. And when I went to my first gig, well, it was my second gig, watching him, I was with a really bad person, and the fact that, you know, sorry, my phone's dying. The fact that he just made it so much better and made me forget about it for 5 minutes, and I have a lot to thank Alice Cooper for. I really, really do. So if I ever get to meet him, I am probably going to end up being one of those fans like, you saved my life. But he really did. So, you know, I can't really argue with that. I am going to show you one thing that I bought for Gareth though, and it's just because I'm really proud of it. We really love horrible histories. And I got him this t-shirt from Redbubble. And I just thought I'd show it to you because it's really funny and I love it. And if he doesn't wear it every day, I'll kill him and then I will wear it instead. I'm just going to show you super quick the books I got from Waterstones. There wasn't anything on special offer, so it was just a mini haul really. But I managed to get, no, that's not right, that's wrong. Good start, Lou. So I got this one, Gothic Fantasy, and it is Bodies in the Library short stories. Now this is a series of stories. They have ghost stories, they have horror stories. So yes, I'm going to get started on this one. I will probably review it just to let you know how it goes. Now you probably noticed that there is a bit of a, yeah, there's a bit of a tear. and they were very generous, and they did take a bit of money off for me. I'm not precious about tears in books. If it works and it doesn't affect me, you know, that's how I live. That's how I live my life. I got this Complete and Essential Jack the Ripper book as well, just because I really enjoy learning about serial killers and learning how not to get caught. It has pictures in it. Oh no, they're not good. Oh dear, they're the bad kind of pictures. The writing's fairly big as well, so I think I'll get through this quite quickly. I recently finished a Ted Bundy book, and it made me really angry because everyone was just really stupid in it and just didn't clock on to the fact that he was a serial killer. So this is probably going to be the same kind of vibe. And the last one I got, and I'm really excited for this one, I've actually started reading it. It's called Witch Please, and it's by Victoria Maxwell. She is on Instagram, and I have started reading it. I am going to wrap this up super quick. I have started reading this, and honestly, I've only just started a few of the exercises, and I feel so different. I really do. I've dabbled in Wiccan, pagan practice before, but it's never been to this level, and it's so strange because it kind of just felt like the right time for me. And reading this book, I've only just gone to page 42. Reading it so far has really helped with my anxiety and making myself feel more positive, and just, I've had a few strange things happen to me since I've read this book. I've had encounters in the past, but nothing like, you know, I haven't had relatives coming to visit me, or I haven't had people of meaning. I haven't had like angels or anything coming down to visit me to give me spiritual messages, but I have seen things, and you know, I've had bad experiences as well. So if I can find a way to protect myself from that kind of stuff, fine. Particularly when I was working at the hospital. If anybody wants to know about the things I saw at the hospital, I'd love to do a video on that, definitely, because it's therapy for me. And I was really worried about bringing things home with me as well, not just COVID-19. That was a really strange joke. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I was worried about bringing certain presents home with me, things I'd seen as well, and all the things I did see that were medical related, it really stuck with me and it really damaged me, particularly with everything going on the way it is. So patients not being able to see their families or anything before they did pass away. And it's really messed me up. I might do a video about it in the future, another mental health video just on how to deal with that kind of stuff. But honestly, since I've started reading this book, it is a beginner's guide, I do feel so much better, and I feel more awake and more energized and just more mentally aware of myself and mentally respectful of myself, and things that, so like the house has been a massive thing that we've really wanted for a long time. Now it's less of it's an impossible thing and more of a, if I knuckle down and I work really hard and I believe in myself, I can do it. And it's thanks to this book and helping me to clear my thoughts and just finding some clarity. So I am going to do a review on this. I've also got Self-Care Through Witchcraft, I think it's called, and I am reading that as well, and that has been absolutely wonderful. So I will tell you about those ones. If there's any of the other books that you want me to review, then I will happily do that, because now we're probably entering another lockdown. I've got plenty of time on my hands, but this is the first one I am probably going to do. I have got the Haunted Mansion series to do as well, so we'll see. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on my little tirade with all my presents. I really feel like it was a proper Gothmas this year, and it was such a nice vibe, and it was really good to see my family again. And I hope you guys got that as well. I hope you got to see your family, your friends, even if it was just for one day. If not, I'm really sorry. I hope that it was as bearable as it could have been. I hope that there were positive vibes, and if there weren't and you hate Christmas, it's over with now, it's gone. You don't have to worry about it again. And hopefully next year everything will change so you can have a more positive Christmas. I know that Christmas is very negative for a lot of people. It is for me as well. I have terrible memories of past Christmases, so the fact that I got a really good Christmas this year, you know, I'm very grateful for. I got a very nice Yule this year. That's pretty much it. So thank you so much, guys. If you've enjoyed what you've just watched, please remember to subscribe. I am seeing a lot of people not subscribe to my channel watching my videos. That's okay, but you know, if you do want to keep up to date with me and my crazy antics and my life, then please subscribe, just so you can find me a lot easier. It really helps me out too, just to show that people are watching me and I'm not just talking to myself. I have had a few more subscribers as well. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. Hello, welcome to the family. Welcome to the crazy house. I really shouldn't have said that. I'm getting really excited now, but thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. It really does mean the world to me, and I'm glad you're enjoying what I do. Hopefully we can grow our family a little bit more. Hope you had a really good day, guys, but if not, remember, that's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. See you later, guys. Bye.